ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರಿ ಹಾಕೋ ಒಂದು
ಎರಡು
ಎರಡು ಹಳತೆ ಇದು
ಒಂದೇ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
ಮತ್ತೆ ನೋಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಅವ್ರು ಹುಷಾರಿಲ್ಲ. ಚಿನ್ಮಯಿ ಊರ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ನವೀನ್ ಊರ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ರ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಏನಾರು ವರ್ದಿನಿ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸರ್ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗಿರಿ. ಪಾಲಾಶು ಆನ್ಲೈನ್. ಓಕೆ. So we started Supreme Court of India yesterday. It comes under Part 5th, Articles 124 to 147. So we are adopting a single system of courts, correct? Which enforces both central law as well as state laws. Okay. And it was established on this date, January 28, 1950. So earlier, the highest court of appeal was Privy Council. So from this date, it was abolished because Supreme Court is the highest court now. Correct? So we are having 33 plus 1 judges now. So originally it started with 3 actually in 1773, but after independence, so it was 7 plus 1. Now it is 33 plus 1. So we discussed the appointment of judges. Appointment of judges, that is appointment is done by President. So there are 2 things. One is CJI, another is other judges. What Constitution says? Yes, what Constitution says? Or High Court judges, correct? So to appoint a Supreme Court judges, you can take opinion of Supreme Court and High Court judges. To appoint CJI, and only appointing for CJI appoint madake CJI ne appoint. I am asking what Constitution said. Again same thing. See, both sides same thing, correct? Same point only. Supreme Court and High Court judges. So it can ask, but difference is for CJI you are asking just Supreme Court and High Court judges, but for other judges one more person is there, no CJI. So too simple is the concept. See, I want to appoint CJI. I cannot ask CJI itself. No? I will ask Supreme Court judge and High Court judge. So I want to appoint other judges. So now I can ask CJI also. So that is the difference, because CJI is here. So you are asking him. Okay. The same concept we learned in appointment of Prime Minister and other ministers. To appoint Prime Minister, directly President is appointing. To appoint other ministers, he is asking Prime Minister because he is there now. The same way, to appoint CJI, you are asking other judges, Supreme Court and High Court judges. Means it is in the Constitution. What we are doing, that we will discuss. To appoint other judges, you are asking other judges as well as CJI. So, Constitution says you can ask both, but in reality, we are not asking both. And it says that the consultation with Chief Justice is obligatory. So, if you want to appoint other judges, you must consult Chief Justice. That is obligatory. That means you are supposed to obey. With respect to this, 3 cases happened. First judge case, second and third judge case. So only you need to remember third judge case because that is final. In the first, so it said that this consultation means just consultation, taking the opinion, and you act whatever you want. For present, it is saying. In second judge case, plate reversed. No, you must obey CJI. But one extra point it added, that CJI must consult 2 senior most Supreme Court judges. But later, it said consultation means not single person. It is a plural people. Consultation of plurality of judges. What is the meaning of that plurality? So you must consult 4 persons group. That is called as collegium. Correct? 4 persons group called as collegium. And CJI must tell that to president and he must obey it. Here, if 2 people says no means no. If 2 people says no means no. You cannot argue like, sir, here 3 people are there. So still they can take the decision. No. So 2 says no means no. Is it a veto power to those judges? Veto means even one says no means no. In veto, even one says no means no. But here, if 2 says no means they cannot proceed further. Any doubt in that? Okay, fine. In between, actually, with respect to this appointment, some drama happened. What does that mean? NJAC, National Judicial Appointment Commission. Is it there now? No. So, but we want to understand this as a case. Now there is no point in understanding NJAC in depth. But there was an effort by the government. For what purpose? See, you people are appointing on your own. You are appointing, say, president is appointing. Okay, but that is for namesake. You people are appointing CJI. How? Senior most judge. You people are appointing other judges, asking the collegium. Asking the collegium. So this is not fair, because suppose if instead of taking through UPSC, if government start taking officers, what will happen directly? To say like who support their party, they will take them only. Correct? There will not be a biasness. So actually that is true, no doubt about it. You just look at the Supreme Court judges. Who will become the next judge? His own son, his own known persons. Okay. So lot of small means within the small group only selection happens. Okay. So this is not fair. When all appointments are done impartially on the basis of merit or some other appointment process, so we will appoint judges. We will means NJAC, National Judicial Appointment Commission. say, just like UPSC, one body, National Judicial Appointment Commission. Okay. How you call Union Public Service Commission. So we'll have NJAC. Through NJAC, appointment will be done. Okay. Like that, they formed Constitution Amendment in 2014. Okay. We don't want this collegium system. This is a story now. What is there now already explained. So in between it came and went. That's it. So 99th Constitutional Amendment formed this NJAC. So Parliament by approval of both Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. So it created this. And what was there? Actually, they made 6 members for this commission. 6 members. Now, no need to remember that also. But try to understand effort of the Parliament. 3 people were from government. 3 people were from judiciary. Got it? 3 people from judiciary and 3 people from government. Like from here, Prime Minister and Law Minister and I think Home Minister. And this side, 2 judges and 1 nominated nomination from judiciary. So 3 people from judiciary, 3 people from government. So the argument was like, see, here we are not taking our own decision completely. If 3 people are from judiciary, they feel like, no, okay, we don't want this person, means if they say no, means over, no. We cannot appoint whomever we want. Means the government cannot take decision alone. So your people also will be there in that. And those 3 people will decide. But you know that, just for argument's sake, 3 people are from government. Even 1 person from the 3 somehow supports this people. Appointment is done. Okay. Yes or no? It's not so difficult within the whole group taking somehow 1 person into confidence. Anyway, there is no point in discussion of those things now because it is not there. In 2015, so Parliament used its power, gun. What is that gun? Constitutional amendment. Very powerful gun, no? It can change the constitution itself. But Supreme Court is also having one gun, judicial review. You people are taking our independence. By this, our independence is questioned. You can influence our appointment. That means you are interfering in judicial matters. We won't accept this. So they said it is unconstitutional. That means shoot it down. Okay. So this system is wide. No meaning to it. So we will go back to our collegium system. So within 1 year, it was thrown to dustbin. That's it. That is the end of the story. NJAC came and went. Constitution modified, again nullified. Modified and nullified. They changed it. These people said that remove it. That is not correct. So what is your opinion? What is your opinion? What is your opinion? Opinion maatadrappa. Which is correct? Parliament or Supreme Court? See, if you are saying both means how to do it there? Huh? So what judicial NJAC is wrong? What do you people feel? Hmm? Hmm? What do you people feel? So you said your opinion. So that is correct. Judiciary should be maintained like that. Everyone of the same opinion or different opinion? Online people? ಏನಮ್ಮ? It's correct. Okay. Everyone of the same opinion? It's not fair actually. See, they are in the name of independency. They are taking whatever decision they want. All appointments through them only. Okay. So you people are writing exam and selecting the position what you want based upon your merit. So there also exams are conducted. But who are conducting the exams? Only, see, what we say always is no, corruption thrives in secrecy. Whenever there is secrecy, there is a chance for corruption. Okay. See, the three most corrupt, I may be strong in the usage of the tone. Okay. Or I can say, if I use this word, if somebody takes this word, I'm gone. Media, judiciary, and military. Three most secrecy places. I can make statement definitely very secretly maintained, right? So we know that corruption thrives in secrecy. Now you combine the two statements and make your decision. Okay. Because that is truth. That is the truth. Say, if you cannot see what is happening in the defense, how much they are purchasing, where are the bullets? I can say that bullets are fired and gone, right? Misuse will happen wherever secrecy is there. And here also, see, there is no, what I can say, lower judiciary is somewhat corrupt. Everyone knows that. We have faith in higher judiciary, at least Supreme Court, High Court. So we have faith in that they deliver the justice. So that is the hope for common man. But anyway, this NJSC effort was actually in a right direction. Maybe you could have altered more 4 people in from the judiciary, 3 people from government side. That balance could have been altered, but judiciary took a drastic decision, means sudden decision, and said it is a wrong. You could have suggested, okay, add 1 more person from judiciary. Let the balance towards judiciary be more to protect its independency. But it did not do any such thing. Okay. So why you are thinking yourself as a very sacred? Everyone does mistake, right? So that system also prone to error. So why you are thinking like it is a completely very foolproof system, very strong system, nothing wrong will happen here. So you cannot say like that. So always building a system is good. So actually government or parliament had done its effort, but that is not so op decision according to my view. Yes, you are saying that is correct, but I feel like, yes, this is like see, for yes or no, also 4 people we have to decide something, correct? But it is just 4 people. It is just 4 people. Don't forget that. Okay. And lot of nepotism, favoritism, everything happens. So if you look at who are the CJI, who are the Supreme Court judges, okay, who will be the next CJI among the group itself? We are having a vast country like India, means a lot of judges are there, but opportunity is grabbed by one who are at the top. So that anyway, I'm leaving it open. You can think about it. At least my point was NJAC, instead of removing it, so okay, we will make 2 people from government, 4 people from judiciary. At least somebody is there to question, right? Why you don't want questioning? See, your foundation is based upon questioning. You always says that questioning is my right. Correct, no? Whether you are right or wrong, I will question you. Then why you are telling that others will not question you? What is so sacred about yourself? What is so sacred about yourself? I can show you some examples. Like the CJI, one of the CJI, okay, was himself in a means he was under his decision was under us. He was accused of something. Okay. So what usually says, suppose family member is there or known person is there, what judges should do? Can they give verdict for them? Can they give verdict on behalf of them? They have to leave that place and somebody else should sit. Family member is there means whatever you give decision that looks like unfair one. So they will allow the other person to sit on that place. Usually this is a practice. Forget about judiciary. If his son or daughter is writing the exam, that person cannot become invigilator or validator. You know that, right? When in small instances, we are having such system. Why not in judiciary? The case was against CJI. You know what he did? He is supposed to allocate. CJI means he is supposed to allocate. You take this case, allocation, rostering. Allocation of the cases. Correct, no? He allocated that case to himself. He allotted that case to himself. What you can expect in that? Allegation is against himself and he is delivering the justice. And the power of allocating is in the hands of CJI. So how you say that the judges or Supreme CJI, they cannot make any mistakes? So are you so sacred? I'm not. So don't take this. That's what. If you question the court, unless their removal is in question, you are not supposed to talk about the judges, their behavior, their conduct. Correct? Yes, I am not supposed to take any name and tell, but I can tell in general what will happen. So it is also a place, just like an officer can become correct, judge can also become. So there is he is also a human being, right? So why you are having that much covered? When government makes a blanket covered, hey, you don't touch it. Supreme Court comes, remove it. It's my duty to question it. I will shoot it. Says like that. If somebody says, no, you don't question like this. Government makes usually. Don't question this law. Protection. You don't have right. For you, it's my birthright. I will question at any cost. Remove that blanket. I want to check. If it is wrong, I will shoot it. So it is preaching to question everything, but not allowing to question itself. So it is like you question everyone, but not me. That is not fair. So this is what the discussion of this NJAC. Just to have this idea, understand. So always some system is there means that is good. Impartially, it will behave. Maybe in the initial days it is not okay, but later, so that will improvise. Why people respect UPSC like anything? Why? A normal person like me and you have the hope of becoming IAS officers. Why? Because of UPSC, the trust in UPSC. Otherwise, can you have a common man? Can he rise to the level of IAS officer? If that system was not there? So ultimately, system should be there. And they say collegium is a system only, right? But that system is your own system. Completely your own system. Correct? So think about it. Just think about it, have an idea, but don't tell that absolutely yes, it is wrong, right? But you must say that some attempt is, somebody is doing some good thing, so that must be improved. But they did not do that anyway. Unfortunately, you are taking away our independence, so we'll quash it. So it was cancelled within 1 year. Within 1 year. Okay. Another story of Chief Justice appointment. Already you know what is going. I'm telling story. Story means so many things will happen and finally one outcome will be there. Okay. So actually, up to 1973, senior most judge of the Supreme Court was selected as Chief Justice. Okay. See, one thing I hope you have understood, even though provision is there to High Court, ask High Court judges, no one is asking. Only they're asking Supreme Court judges only. Collegium is made of Supreme Court judges only. Correct? Okay. But for CJ, they were not asking anything. A senior most judge will be automatically the next CJ. It can be easily guessed. Okay. Who is next in the list will be the CJ. But what happened during Indira Gandhi Madam period, that convention was broken. A.N. Rai was appointed as Chief Justice of India. Okay. Similarly, another side, another person, M.U. Beg, was made as the Chief Justice of India. Got it? So, even though senior most person was there, President appointed a junior, means not so senior most. I cannot say the junior one. So they violated, they means not violated, they broke this convention. So now A.N. Rai was made and M.U. Beg was ಯಾರಿದು ರೈಡರ್ ವರ್ದಿನಿನಾ? Okay. They broke that convention. Why? What was the reason for that? Any guesses, random guesses? Instead of appointing senior most judge as the Supreme Court CJI, they appointed A.N. Rai and M.U. Beg. For that, another story is there. Actually, government made some amendments. So like I think 24th and 25th amendments. All other judges were against that, but this A.N. Rai was in favor of the government. Yes, what government is doing is correct. Okay, so that if we do any amendments or changes in constitution further, you are the CJI, you will support us, I know that. Okay, anyway, just to remember or understand the thing I'm telling. Yes, actually that was also because we can correlate, right? Why this person only became CJI. Now, in the second judge case, already we know second judge case, what it said. You must ask two judges. In that case itself, it highlighted, okay, sorry, government, you cannot do like this. Only, there is no choice. Simply, you just ask who is the senior most judge and make him CJI. Government means obviously president. President means government, government means president. There is no separation. Is it clear? So this is how the Supreme Court decided about appointment of the judges. So second judge's case is important for which one? Yes, for which one? 93 second judge's case. CJI, senior most person, can only become CJI. This is for the second judge's case. So that is final. Third judge case, which point is final? To appoint any judge, you must ask not one person, plurality of judges. That is 4 people group called as collegium system. Is it clear? So this is how the appointment of judges controversy came to an end, and also NJC story. So everything was questioned. Now it came to an halt. Okay. What are the qualifications? What are the qualifications to become judges? Any idea? Who can become judge? Anyone from online? Shubha join ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ವಾ? Who is this? Rider ಯಾರಿದು? Any idea? Who can become judge? That is, even child will say that. High Court judge ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು. Okay. To become Supreme Court judge, you must be High Court judge. Okay. Any other thing you know? What is the age? Good. In exam, they will mention some age. Here, there is no age criteria. Okay. So, this is fine. Citizen of India. Second point is very important. Either you must be judge of High Court or any High Courts for 5 years. Means Karnataka and Kerala together you are judge. That is fine. 3 years in Karnataka and 2 years in Kerala. You are a High Court judge. Enough. Experience is 5 years. Yes, you are eligible. Sir, I am not a judge, but I am just a lawyer. But in a High Court practice for 10 years. Yes, you are eligible. First, they will check, are you a judge in any High Court for 5 years? Yes, that's okay. Sir, I have not served for 5 years or something. Second question will be like, have you served any as a lawyer for 10 years in High Court? Not just in one High Court, any mix. Sir, I served 7 years in Kerala, 3 years in Madhya Pradesh. Fine, no problem. 10 years experience in High Court? Yes, that is also okay. Sir, no, sir, I'm neither a judge nor a lawyer. Okay. And another option is there. Are you a DJ? Are you a DJ? Distinguished jurist. Distinguished jurist. Means some special qualification in the law subject. Who will give that to DJ? President. If president feels this person contribution is immense. For example, you might not have served in India. You might have served in other country. Knowledge. So he says that, okay, he is a DJ. Very special person in this. This is also okay. Not all. Either one is there means, yes, you are eligible. You are eligible. So simply you are just applying, that's it. Appointment is again by the president, you know that. So no age criteria, don't forget that. This one, no problem. Citizen is anyone can tell. So either you are 5 years High Court judge or 10 years lawyer or DJ. Anyone, if you say yes, yes, you are eligible. Just eligibility. You are eligible to take UPSC exam. Does not mean that you are declared as a IAS officer. Next, I'm not going to discuss about this oath because why? Already wholesale we have completed. Oath is same for everyone except president and governor. Everyone takes the same oath only. True faith and allegiance. Uphold sovereignty and integrity of India. I will faithfully discharge my office work and I will uphold the constitution and laws. No special. People think that Supreme Court judge, he must be having some separate oath. Definitely, they want to put something extra. So, practically, yes, they are only going to defend the constitution, no doubt about it. But in the name of president only. So, there is no separate oath for Supreme Court judges. Okay. Second, next comes the tenure. Oh, you did not tell the score. How much you scored in the test? ಏನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಸ್ಕೋರ್ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು? 21 correct, 9 wrong. Or how many wrong? 9 wrong. I attended all questions. Okay. See, if you are not sure, no, what happens? 21 reduced to 18 now. Because of the 3 negatives. Good. 19 correct. Remaining 11 wrong. Correct. 6 wrong. Very good. Yours? Why? Why you are not test? So that is not the say. I hear that reply like anything. Who told you to become absent? It's your responsibility. So you have to take that and you have to complete it. Should she come and tell you have not written? Shall I send her to home? Kaveri has not written test. Please take this to home. Your responsibility it is. So next, after how many days over? Almost 4 days over. It's your responsibility. You collect the test and you have to write. Nimdu? 18. 12 wrong. 7 wrong. 16 correct. Okay. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನವೀನ್ ಪಾಲಾಶ್ ನವೀನ್ ಪಾಲಾಶ್
16 ಸರ್ ನಂದು
16 ನವೀನ್
ಸರ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ
ಯಾಕಪ್ಪ
ಸರ್ ನಿನ್ನೆ ಇಸ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅದು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ
immediately after the test collect the answer sheet either the same day or next day ಅದು ರೆಡಿನೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ okay so just okay we'll discuss that questions like where you went wrong in the last 15 minutes or something. We'll open that and discuss whenever we have time. We'll do that today or tomorrow where you went wrong. So those who have scored above 20, that's okay, that's good, but still you should be like aiming almost 30. It's possible, 1 or 2 wrong. Okay, so where you went wrong, don't have knowledge or made mistake while attending the questions. All 30 questions were known to you, but while making the okay, so it will come by practice, don't worry, but try your best how we can see. You will see that performance in 100 question combined, no? So that will be like a benchmark. You will understand where you are standing. Okay. Tenure. Yes. Is there any tenure? Like for MPs 5 years? No tenure. There is no fixed tenure, but only retirement age is there. If they complete 65 years, they have to retire. Some CJs will become only 1 year. Some people 6 months. Some person will be like 2 years. So there is the only age is there. Okay. Another, everyone, if you don't want, he can resign, obviously, to president. And also removal is there, just like president, vice president removal. Here, same way, the judges removal is also there. Okay. Obviously, at the recommendation of the parliament. So we'll understand that how a judge will be removed, on what basis. What is the basis of removal of president, Kirtana? On what ground the president can be removed? On what basis the president can be removed? ಏನ್ರಪ್ಪ ವೈಲೇಷನ್ No, happened is the process. I asked ground. Ground is violation of constitution. That is vague term. Very vague. What is the meaning of violation of constitution? So big. Okay. So violation of constitution ground for president. What is the ground for removal of vice? Arun? Ground essayed. What is the ground? Kaveri? What is the ground for removal of vice president? Shweta, Naveen, Palash. ನೋಡೋಣ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹುಡುಕ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ. Arun? Naveen?
Sir, 1/4.
Ground I am asking, yaar. You are telling what is the process. How to remove? I am not asking how to remove. On what ground? For president, it is violation of constitution. For judges, it is misbehavior and incapacity. For vice president, impeachment is a process. First, let us understand what is process, what is ground, what is. Are you understanding? What is the name of the process means that is impeachment. What is the name for removal of judges means that is removal. Name. What is the ground for removal? If police tells that I am putting him behind the jail bars, you tell on what ground you are putting him behind the bars? He says that he has done a theft. Theft is the ground for putting him behind the bars. Dakait, murder is the ground for putting him behind bars. Please understand the words properly first. What is process? What is the name of the process? And what is the ground for something? If at all something is there, then he will tell. No ground is there. No ground is there. For vice president removal, there is no ground. If you don't like him as performing as a chairman of Rajya Sabha, you will move resolution. That's it. So we want to remove you. There is no ground for vice president. How will you find if it is not there? ಮತ್ತೆ ತೆಗೆದೇನಿದೆ ಒಂದೇ process removal of vice president only. There is no separate process for removal of chairman. That's what Adam would. If he is removed, see, that is how he fail in the exam. Artha madkale. He will give some ground. He will try to answer some grounds in that. You assume that I have forgotten. It is there in the book, but I have forgotten. Like that, you will feel and you will try to answer one of these words. There is no ground for, but for removal of judges, two grounds. One is misbehavior and another is incapacity. For this, no violation of constitution. I bet he will give one more option, violation of constitution. It is like judges means constitution is like combined word, but that is not the ground. Bandila adu barutte. See, you listen to all old videos and look at the question papers. So every year, yes, what we are guessing in the class, one or other question is coming, but I am not sure when it will come. Whether it comes this year or next year or the next, I don't know. Okay. So many questions. What we discussed, like ordinance question exactly came in the exam, both in KPSC as well as UPSC. So many questions, not just one question. And there is nothing great about that prediction. So it's all about like where there is a lacuna. Everyone is interested. Let us see how the students will answer this. They will combine. For this, they will add a few more points. Answer. So unless you are not sure, in exam, you will try to guess and fail. Okay. So two conditions, two grounds are there for judges removed. How many judges are removed till now? Okay. What is the procedure for removal of judges? What is the procedure for removal of president?
Impeachment.
Okay. Explain that impeachment process. Step by step, tell me. Okay. Notice is issued to the president, then fine. Then next thing. Directly they will go for voting. That is the last step. Voting means over. Sorry. 14 days, and that's what. Here one there. 14 days notice, 14 days time. Then step by step. Yes, Shweta.
14 days notice.
Then second step.
Support of 50 members.
Support of 50 members. Yes, you cannot simply, that is a big decision. But no, not support of 50 members. In Lok Sabha it is different, Rajya Sabha is different. That is final, yaar. Simply Shashank will go and we want to remove president, will speaker accept and okay, shall we? So this is a major decision. 100 people should support that if they are in Lok Sabha. 50 people should support that decision, means that submission itself in Rajya Sabha, correct? Next. After that, whether speaker or chairman accepts or rejects it, it is up to him. Then next, president will be given a chance to address the house. I am not guilty like this. Right. Then Lok Sabha will pass with a 2/3 membership now. 2/3 membership. Same thing in Rajya Sabha. If both houses are, then is it sent to president for approval? His removal, he has to sign on. The moment both houses decide, over. He is removed from that moment. Okay. How many presidents are removed till now? No one. So how many judges removed till now? Again, no one. So how many times, whether the process for removal of some judges has initiated or not? Yes. See, nobody wants to be humiliated. What they will do, no? For example, in 2011, Justice Sen. So the parliament decided to remove him. Okay. So what is the first step? For removal, 100 members, if it is in Lok Sabha and 50 members in Rajya Sabha, so they support and give. Okay, we have decided to remove so and so judge from his place. Second, speaker or chairman may admit. It is up to him. He may accept, may reject, but he will accept. Once it is admitted, they will make a 3-member committee to investigate the matter. CJI, Chief Justice High Court, and DJ. CJI and High Court CJ. 2 CJs, Chief Justice of Supreme Court and Chief Justice of High Court. Any High Court. And a DJ will decide, oh, really whether he has done something wrong or whatever. They will give the report. If they say that yes, the grounds is clear, either misbehavior or incapacity, not on other grounds, only those 2 grounds. Yes, they have done mistake. Then both the houses with special majority in present 2/3. Here is a special majority. That's enough. That means special majority means 2/3 of the present and voting, or absolute majority, whichever is higher. Whichever is higher. 2/3 present and voting, or absolute majority. Absolute means 50% of the members. Whichever is higher, they will vote. Once both the houses passed, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha separately, it will go to, only in one case it will not go to president, his removal. In all other cases, president has to sign. So here also president has to sign. Okay, in between, before this, after this 5th stage, after committee approval, chance will be given for that justice to present himself. Giants, both houses will sit together and he will make his speech. So Sen made his speech. This everyone says that I am not wrong. They will prove, they will try to prove, convince to at best. He gave his speech. Immediate next process is voting. But he came with resignation letter. Once the speech is over, he gave resignation and left. So this process, voting process did not happen. Just they want a chance, that's why they will allow. They want to speak. Yes, I am right. Who says that I am wrong? Even murderer has also a reason. A thief is also having a reason. I am not wrong. I did for so and so reasons. The same way, option will be given, then house will decide. So this is how a judge will be removed. Once again, tell me how the judge will be removed. First, 100 with the support of 100 or 50 members based upon the house. Yes, their demand will be given to chairman or speaker. Chief Justice of High Court and Supreme Court plus DJ. They will give report, yes, he is wrong like that. If they say he is not wrong, then we cannot proceed. If they give he is wrong, then both the houses will allow him to speak. Then they will vote with a special majority. Okay, that means 50% or 2/3 of the present voting, whichever is higher. So once Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha passes, it will go to president. If president signs, that judge is removed from his position. Till now, no judges are removed. Okay, means everyone resigns. Okay. Next, salaries and allowances. We understood term. We understood removal. Now he is appointed as a judge. What will be the salary? Already we know, we have the idea. Okay. So who decides their salary? Parliament. Okay. And you know that they cannot reduce it. They can increase it. That means that is their independent charge refund. Just okay, we'll see. You are giving verdict always against us, right? See, your salary will come down. No, they cannot do like that. Okay. Anyway, don't worry about 1 lakh or now it is even more actually. This is 2009 and monthly pension also will be given to them. This is charge refund. Everyone know about this. Now we'll discuss about different scenario. If president he is not there, what will happen? Immediately Vice President acts as a President. Same way, if Chief Justice is not there, what happens? Until he is elected, what happens? That position cannot be vacant. Always higher post cannot be vacant. Okay. So who will be the Chief Justice? Other judge will be there now. Somebody among them will come and sit for temporarily. That's why he is called as acting Chief Justice. Acting Chief Justice. He is acting as a Chief Justice. That's it. Okay. If it is vacant or temporarily absent, or he is unwell, hospitalized. So in all scenario, one Supreme Court judge will act as a Chief Justice. Acting Chief Justice. That is temporary. He comes back from hospital or comes back from his tour trip, or if he is permanently not there, new one will be appointed as a CJ. Only for that period, he will act as a CJI. Next. Another type of judge. Suppose now how many judges should be there? 33 plus 1. Okay. Assume that everyone retires or something. Only 10, 15 judges are there. How they have to perform their work? Very less judges are there and a lot of work is pending. So in such scenarios, okay, CJI takes a decision. CJI takes a decision. I want to fill these places until the appointment is completed. Okay. Whom he will take as ad hoc judge? Ad hoc means temporary basis only. 15 are there. Work is more and he needs more judges. Whom he will select as ad hoc judge temporarily? You can guess. Exactly. Okay. In this scenario, can CJI take High Court judges? Yes. Can he take High Court Chief Justice? Can he take High Court Chief Justice for this position? Why no? He will not take High Court Chief Justice. Again, you are creating another problem there. Taking and who will sit in that position? So he will definitely not touch that position. He will not touch that position. Only he will ask, you send some of your members. Whom he will ask? That High Court CJ he will ask. I need few judges. I want this person, you please send him. From Kerala, I want this person, you please send him. Okay. Obviously, why he is asking High Court Chief Justice? Because he has to manage his office, right? Means High Court. You are simply taking all the judges there, and again, he feels no judges are here. So he should feel okay. Chief Justice of India is asking, give me 2 judges. No. I can give 1. Because I have also a lot of work. You are asking 5, I will give 2. Ad hoc, temporarily. Okay. And can he, just I am creating a scenario and making you to understand. Assume that can he take any judge of High Court other than CJ? You cannot take anyone. Only eligible judges. Even though it is temporary, but he should be able to sit in that position. No, say DC is not there. Does not mean that he will ask the clerk, you please assume that 2 days. Simple logic. That eligibility should be there. No. Oh, who was of the IAS cadre rank? You be there for 2 days. They will not tell, hey, FDA, you please sit in a DC position for 2 days. So he must be eligible. So I covered all the points. First thing, when he will ask, he will take judges, ad hoc judges, when there is a lack of quorum. No, vacancy. That's what I'm saying. That is important. Vacancy is different. A lot of suppose only. Okay. So just suppose assume that 15 people are there and work is not there. Assume that. No problem. He will okay. I will run with this one. Okay. So lack of quorum. That means minimum strength is not there to handle the work. Correct? So very difficult to handle. Then he thinks, okay, I will take High Court judges as the ad hoc judge for a temporary period until the appointment is done. Actually, I said no. So president will keep like this. Appointment will not sign. Recently it has happened. Okay. We say that he don't have power, but they are using power like this. I will not do any appointment. Okay. What they can achieve by doing this? Assume that some serious case is going in Supreme Court. If appointment is done, or it may be in High Court, that this judge may give some different verdict. If you are holding until that case is completed, over now you'll sign and they will go. So these are all small techniques within, means like they will find the advantageous position for them. Just to like make a favorable condition for their cases. Usually will happen now. So you also, whenever some court cases are there, yeah, this case, usually my sister will be talking like this. Our case tomorrow, that judge should not be there. Because they have psychology. This judge will act like this only, this judge will act like this only. And some people, they know that they will wait for some period. When that judge comes in that day only, they will that case and they will go there. These are all judges there. Better don't appear before him. So wait for their who allots everything, all the details. No? He will tell today actually tomorrow this judge is coming. Please ask for so and so date. Tomorrow day after tomorrow date. So that's that judge will come. So that is somewhat favorable to you. Even officers' mentality also. That peon will be there now. Peon, right? So if you have contact with them, no, they will tell, no, you're not in a good mood, don't come today. Your work will not be done. Okay. So they will give, hint, and they will call, today sir is in very good mood, please come fast. So chances of approval are higher. Psychology. So we know that, and based upon the cases they are handling, they know their psychology, how they think. So better if they see this case immediately, they will throw it away. So better wait for 2 days. Some other judge will come and we can go for. So many things will be there. I'm saying how government also thinks. So anyway, they don't have power. I and you feel that they don't have power. They know how to get that power even though they don't have power. If the appointment is delayed, I and you don't know what exactly they are getting the benefit. I'm just guessing. So if you allow that judge, he will take that decision. So let us wait. Got it? So anyway, until that appointment is done, CJ cannot wait for that appointments. Immediately he will ask, okay, please send this so and so judge. I have a lot of work. So, but Chief Justice of High Court, sorry, idenne question kelta. He will ask this question. He will mix in that. As an ad hoc judge, CJ of Supreme Court can take any judges of the High Court, including Chief Justice. Mugita, alle bomb last word. Up to that line, it is correct. The moment he adds including Chief Justice, wrong. Because why you want to create problem for them? You are taking their head, again they have to worry. Oh, I will sit as a Chief Justice. Why you want to do that? Better don't touch. Take other judges. And whom he has to consult? High Court Chief Justice, compulsory. Why? Because he is the head of that institution, right? He know what is the work pending there. No, I cannot send means you. Usually they will send. Okay, when Supreme Court is asking, they will never say no. But it is possible. Is it clear? They will ask two people. One is Chief Justice of that High Court. Another is President. Why President? President may say, don't worry. I am CJ, I am asking President, I want to take 10 ad hoc judges. Hey, don't worry, I will sign. The permanent appointment will be done. His appointing authority, no? So it is as good as saying, CJ is saying, you are delaying the appointment, so I will take temporarily. So it is like a message. President may say, no need of taking temporary judges. See, I am signing. Permanent judges are there, you go ahead. So he has to ask President approval and High Court Chief Justice. Because appointing authority. If you are not sending permanent judges, I will take temporary. If he is okay, then he will ask High Court Chief Justice, please send your people. Compulsory. Because he is the appointing authority, no? Simply you are taking 10 ad hoc judges. Tomorrow he is signing and sending 10 permanent judges. Why you want to do unnecessary waste of resources and time? That's why President will, if that message goes, he may say, instead of giving permission to ad hoc judges, he may sign and give permanent judges itself. Either he has to take this decision or that. Which one? Temporary basis. What is the meaning of contract? They are already judges. Only they will be acting instead of in High Court, they are coming to Supreme Court for temporary period. What is the meaning of contract? Only for period you are saying means it's like a contract. But it is not like what salary. No, everything is fixed only. Only instead of sitting in the High Court, you sit in the Supreme Court. And he is eligible, no? To deliver the functions of Supreme Court. Only eligible candidates only they will take. So that's what he should be qualified enough to become the Supreme Court judge. And there they will test that any High Court judge can be taken. No, for any qualified High Court judge. Okay. Any doubt idea? Okay. So now this ad hoc judge is over. I am a Chief Justice. I want to take retired judges. Can I take? Already retired judges are there. Can I take them? Talk about it. Yes, exactly. Only, for example, some case will be there. Kaveri dispute, for example. A judge has handled from the beginning everything. Now another or same Kaveri dispute has come, or another river like that dispute is in dispute. Instead of me going through all the in details, if I appoint him, no, he know all the details, like how actually they, for what purpose they will fight, all the details of that cases, similar cases. Suddenly what they will do? CJ, he will take that retired judge. Now he has to ask permission of whom? To take retired judges. First thing. Again questions. When he can take? Ad hoc judges when he can take? Lack of quorum. Lack of work, lack of more means more work, lack of quorum. When he can take retired judges? When his experience is very much important. Got it? Because he has handled exactly the same cases. So if he comes, it can be dealt very fastly. That is the reason they will. Okay. Whose permission he has to take for ad hoc judges? Ad hoc judge. Presented High Court Chief Justice. To take retired judge, whose permission is required? A retired judge bedwa. You have to ask that permission of that retired judge itself. Are you ready to come? No. In High Court judge, you are not going to ask. That is not common. Chief Justice, if he says he will be taken. Because he is not under anyone now. You have to ask him. Difference is there. ಅದನ್ನೇ ಹೇಳ್ತಿರೋದು ಈ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಗಳನ್ನೇ ಅವನು ಅಡ್ವಾಂಟೇಜ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರೇಮ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. Now it is not important to ask him. It is important to ask a head of that institution. Got it? But in case of retired judge, you must ask him himself. So, okay. Which retired judge you can take? Supreme Court retired judge or High Court retired judge? Both, but he must be eligible. That eligibility condition you must not forget. Any retired judge like Supreme Court or High Court, but you must, Supreme Court judge, anyway, he is qualified, we know that. High Court judge, he must be having that qualifications. This is also for temporary period only. Okay. And so president and retired judge permission is important. What is the salary for ad hoc judge? What is the salary given to ad hoc judge? Supreme, who is Supreme Court judge salary? Simple words. For retired judge, pension barta irutte, but he is contributing more, right? So that pension will be there. Apart from that, president will decide how much should be given to them. How much should be given to him? President decides. Okay. And you are not supposed to count the number. For example, CJ has taken one retired judge. Okay. You are not supposed to count him as a Supreme Court judge. Assume that 33 plus 1 is complete. Everyone is there. And this person is also taken as a 35th person. Possible. You cannot count him as a Supreme Court judge. A retired person, no designation. You cannot say, sir. So, simply worst case, sir, 33 plus 1 plus 1, 35 became no, sir. He is not considered as judge. No, ad hoc judge is also temporary, but they are considered as Supreme Court judges. But this person is not considered as a Supreme Court judge. Counting purpose, you cannot take him. Online, any doubt? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆಯಾ? ಸಿ ಸಣ್ಣ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇನೆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಗಳಾಗೋದು. Next, seat of Supreme Court. Where is the seat of Supreme Court? Delhi. Correct? Okay. Can we have a seat in Bengaluru? Yes or no? Can we have seat in Bengaluru? ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅಪ್ರೂವಲ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಾ, ಇವ್ರಿಗೆ ಅಪ್ರೂವಲ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಾ? ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ. I am asking yes or no? Yes. Yes. Irbodu. Okay. Next question comes, who decides? Option will be like President, Chief Justice of India, Parliament, none of the above. Chief Justice of India can decide. This question will come. Okay. Illide, you need to mention sometimes ille MCQ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಇದು ಅಂತ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. Okay. See, CJ to appoint other place or places, seat of Supreme Court. CJ can decide. Okay. We will have another seat in Bengaluru. We'll have another seat in Noida, Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, whatever them. Okay. But before and for that, president must approve. Always that is there, you know that. For that decision, president must approve. Is it clear? Okay. And this is optional, not compulsory. It is clear. If it was compulsory, we would have had other seats also. And that means till now, no CJ has taken decision to create a seat in other places than Delhi, other than Delhi. It is their discretion. Means if they feel like, okay, we want to create, I think in the beginning I discussed, is it required? Both answers I gave, yes and no. If you use no means, sir, technology is there, you can, instead of making the seat, you can allow the online submission, online appearance of the over. Just simple your technology ಅನ್ನೋದು. ಇವತ್ತು already it is running. You can watch so many court cases, no? So people will not officially move. The person will be in jail. He will be in a video chat. Directly the judge will ask question and screen will be there. So over. Why in between he has to escape? No, he will be in jail and the inquiry will be done directly. Correct, no? So many options are there in this era. Okay, you need not travel to Delhi. That they have to accept. Now it is somewhat allowed. In emergency case, yes. For example, somebody is hospitalized. They will say, judge will give permission. Okay, take. From there itself, we will ask questions and over. No need of bringing him to court. But it can be extended to everyone who don't want to come to Delhi to appear in person. So you can directly have arrange one, conference mode, and they will inquire from there itself. So next will be, next will be like 3D conferencing. So I think I earlier said, you will not be there, I will not be here, but we will be looking like this. You will be wherever you are, you will be sitting, look like, for me, you are looking like you are sitting in that chair. And I will not be here, I will be teaching from somewhere and you will be feeling I am here. So the technology is already in place. So I think that will come. It gives the real feeling only, but virtual means no one will be there. That is possible. Okay. In YouTube, you can see that 3D conferencing, exactly you feel like the opposite person is there only. So now in the technological era, you can use that and solve the cases. Next, procedure of the court. Supreme can make their own rules. So we know that independent. With the president approval, they can make their own rules. And we discussed about Article 143. Anyone? Anyone will explain this? Article 143. While doing president chapter, we discussed. What? Article 143. I am asking, what is Article 143? Jora hele. Supreme Court? Yes, tell me. So now president chapter madbekare, president asks the opinion of the Supreme Court. Through Attorney General, they will ask. Anyway, leave it. So president asks Supreme Court opinion. For what? For what he will ask opinion? ಜೋರಾಗಿ ಸಾರಿ ಏನ್ ರಿಮೂವಲ್ ಯಾವ್ದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕ್ಲಾರಿಟಿ ಎಸ್ ಎನಿವನ್ Not even one. Online ಯಾರು ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ? Sorry. See, Parliament, government is there to handle public important things only. They are not doing their personal work. When to conduct marriage, when to have lunch, when to have breakfast. No. They are there to do the government. For what they will ask opinion? Government. Law making. Two cases are there. One is for law making. We are planning to do such law. So later you should not remove it. Better now itself give suggestion. Another. Before constitution, so many things are there. Conflicts. Now how to solve that? One is old issues. Another is present, means future issue. They can ask. Okay. See. The constitutional cases or references under Article 143 are decided by at least 5 judge bench. Now I am completing that. We discussed that President is asking opinion. Supreme Court. Okay. Either old issues or present thing. And Supreme Court, is it necessary that they must give their opinion? Kodbeka, kodbarda. I am President, I am asking you. Please give me the opinion. So, you whether you must give or you may say, no, I will not give. May or may not is general thing. For something you can say may or may not. For something you must give. Related to?
Constitution cases.
Related to constitutional, is it binding? Means they must give?
Must give.
Please be clear. What is the meaning of constitutional? And the reverse. Our head in your I am asking what judges say they must whether they must give their opinion or not. They can find. Can they reject all the opinions? So when they must give? She said constitutional. I need elaboration. Constitution means pre-constitutional treaties. Before independence, some agreement is there. And I am having doubt. Supreme Court says, no, I will not give my opinion. Then whom to ask? Tell me that. Whom to ask? Correct? Are you getting my point? So pre-constitutional issues, if they are bringing, Supreme Court must give its opinion. They cannot escape from it. But other matters, it can say no. I am not interested to give. No problem. Because anyway, it will, after the law, it will come to public and they can take the decision. Don't mug up the things, understand. For example, some problem happens, you will approach Asha. You will not get some solution. Then you will come to me and says, okay, I will also, no, I don't know, means what you will say? Sir, whom to consult? If not you, whom to consult? You must tell something, what to do. There is no option. Okay. So same way, government will ask opinion. For old issues, if Supreme Court says, no, I will not give, means it is just like asking government, whom to ask here, if not you. Should we go to Privy Council? So you must give. That's what I'm saying. Yes, it will give. For pre-constitutional things, agreements. For other matters, it is not mandatory. Okay. But so different cases will come that you understood. Either it may be constitution related thing or statutory lawmaking or pre-constitution. Usually in Supreme Court, how many judges will be there? to decide a case? Minimum 3 should be there, not 1. In High Court? In High Court? Huh? Minimum 2 will be there. Okay. Anyway, see here, why this 3, 5, 7, 9? Odd number to take decision, it becomes easy. For example, Shabrimala case, 5 judges were there. One said a different opinion, 4 were of different opinion. So decision becomes easy. Odd number, that is the reason. What is the maximum number? 3, 5, 7, 9. What is the maximum number? To decide any case, what is the maximum number?
I think 5.
No. 5 is actually normal thing. Even 13, 15, 17. See, you understand. For example, first 3 people decides. I'm having problem. And constitutional matters minimum 5. Other matters 3, but constitutional matters minimum. In the beginning itself, 5 people should be there. There is no bar. I think 13 I have seen. 15, 17 I have to check. Okay. 5 is minimum for constitutional matters because that is very important. Constitutional amendment things. Other 3. Suppose again I go appeal. No, I am not happy with your decision. Now instead of 5, how many people should sit? 7. 2 more members. Not the same bench. Different bench, 7 people. It is not like adding 2 members to the same group. Because you are not happy with the decision of this, another bench. Again, it will be like separate case. High Court and the Supreme Court, they will discuss case. Suppose you are not happy with this, then 9. Then 9 people will sit. There is no limit actually. That's what I can say. Until it accepts, it keeps on going. That's it. Okay. So, see, but this also they will ask. 5 judges is compulsory for constitutional amendment cases. Constitutional cases, 5 compulsory. For rest, other 3 is compulsory. Means above 3 is possible. Above 5 is okay. And obviously open court means anyone can see that open court delivery. Means they will not write somewhere and no. In open court, they will announce it. And decision will be in favor of majority votes. 3 judges says yes and 2 judges say no. Obviously, decision will be yes only. But one interesting thing is the other judges can read their own opinion also. Usually in Parliament, what the final decision, that only will be considered. But in Supreme Court, 3 people are saying yes, this is correct. 2 people are saying no. Here, those 2 people also can read their judgment. Even though it is not implemented, they can read what is their opinion, why they are saying no. Fine. Any doubt? Okay. Next is, any doubt idea? Simple thing it is. Independence of Supreme Court. Question paper ನೋಡೋಣ. ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಬರ್ದಿದ್ರಲ್ವಾ? ನಾಳೆ ನೋಡೋಣವಾ? Okay. Independence of Supreme Court. Already the same points for speaker also. Independence means always same. These 10 points. Mode of appointment will be is independent. You know that already we discussed. How much independent? To the extent of throwing out NJC. That much they are independent. Tenure is fixed. Nobody can touch them until they complete their retirement age unless through proper procedure. And that removal is not simple. fixed service condition, you cannot change salary or other things charged. So no one will vote for that. Simply money will come directly to their account. You cannot discuss the conduct of the judge. In the beginning, I said this judge is like this, he is doing favor to them, that it becomes a contempt. So you will be punished. Then ban on retirement. This is important. Why? After retirement, you are not supposed to practice as a lawyer. Why? ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಾ? ಕನ್ಸಲ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಮುಗಿಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಹೇಳೋಣ. Conduct of judges cannot be discussed. So you are not supposed to talk. His person is favoring them. He is in favor of government. He is favoring this group. No, you are not supposed to talk about the conduct of the judges. Once Shanti, who is that? Shanti Bhushan, right? AAP. ನೀವು ಈ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲ? AAP, you know, right? Kejriwal and he's the liar, Shanti Bhushan. Okay. He made some comment on judge. Okay. For him, penalty was put. 1 rupee penalty was put. Okay. That 1 rupee penalty was put. That is important. We are discussing now not because of 1 rupee. Penalty was put. So that itself is a big thing. For big people, you need not impose 10 lakh fine, 20 lakh fine. Small penalties, it's an indicator. You are talking, you must, he asked apology, but they asked him to pay 1 rupee fine. Okay. So that you are not supposed to talk conduct of judges. Ban on practice. So once the judge retires, can he start working as a lawyer? Why? I'm asking practice as a lawyer. Why no? Lawyer ಏನು ಏಜ್ ಇದೆ ನಮ್ಮ ರಿಟೈರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಗೆ? See, how you think? Lawyer ಏನಾರ ಏಜ್ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಅಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ, ನನಗೆ ಊಟಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ ತಿಂಡಿಗಿಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ದುಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ತಿನ್ಬೇಕು, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಡಿಸ್ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಸರ್ ಪೆನ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಸಾಕಲ್ವಾ ಅಂತ ನೀವ್ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ನಂಗೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಬೇಕು ದುಡ್ಡು, ಏನು ಅಂತ ನಂಗೆ ರೀಸನ್ ಬೇಕು.
Post retirement benefits,
favors. I am chief justice now. I am delivering in front of a lawyer. Tomorrow, if he becomes a judge, and I am planning to come back as a lawyer, I always give verdict in favor of Shashank, because I know that he is the senior most person there. He can one or other day he'll come and sit here. So I am planning to come back as a lawyer. So then he remembers me. Okay, everything was in favor of me. Now I will give everything in favor of him. So these kind of benefits should not happen, because he's very in a powerful position. So that's why you are not supposed to practice after retirement. Yes, post retirement benefits like this. But
Sir,
you can work other way. Hedama.
CGI RS member ಆಗಿ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಸರ್?
ಏನಾಗಿ?
CGI ರಿಟೈರ್ಡ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ RS member ಆಗಿದ್ರು.
RS member ಅಂದ್ರೆ
ರಾಜ್ಯಸಭಾ.
See, that's what I'm saying. Practice after retirement. Don't get confused. Like he cannot work. ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. I am not saying that he cannot work. Only he cannot practice after retirement. Rajya Sabha member is not a lawyer. He is not practicing. And he is having special knowledge also, and he can work as a MP. Even he can go to other country and work as a lawyer. No problem. Because their influence will not be there. In India, everyone knows that he is a CJI and he is correct, no? So here it is possible to take advantage. Practice after it means as a lawyer you cannot practice. You can act as a consultant, legal opinion provider, or you can open a business. You can become you contest for election. So no problem. But this is because of that reason. Other things, no problem. Okay. Power to punish. Everyone knows that. If somebody makes a mistake, just now I said, for Shanti Bhushan, they put a penalty of 1 rupee. Freedom to appoint. Yes, everyone knows. No one goes from outside. They only conduct exam. Judge exam. Judge exams will be there. So they will only appoint. And you cannot touch their jurisdiction. No. Now onwards, your jurisdiction is not applicable to northeastern part of India. You are not supposed. You can give extra, no problem. Extra, no problem. But you cannot take away their existing powers. Separation from executive, yes. NJAC is the best example. On what ground they said NJAC is not correct? You are mixing executive here. We want to be separate from executive. No interference. NJAC is the best example. See, you have to write mains answer. Then only you will feel the importance what I am explaining. Yakin sir example kodta idare. In exam, you'll feel how to convince. How to convince this point? If you give example of NJAC, so evaluator will be strongly convinced. Oh, he's telling right point. Okay. So Krishna Swami Iyer, when they were making discuss about this in the first chapter, he said Supreme Court of India has more powers than any other Supreme Court in any part of the world. That is true. Because even if you take America, there they can handle only union law. They cannot touch the state thing. But in our scenario, Supreme Court can touch everything. You can only have to find which they can, what they cannot touch. You will not find answer. So, there is no exception. Everything they can touch. That's why Krishna Swami Iyer that rightly said, our court has more powers than any Supreme Court in any part of the world. Go and compare any court in the world. So no court is having such big powers like Indian Supreme Court. In prelims, sometimes they will ask these things also. They will give this statement. It is said by. And we have some favorites in our minds now. If Ambedkar is there, I must tick it. If Jawaharlal Nehru is there, I must tick it. If Vallabhbhai Patel is there, I must tick it. Whether it is right or wrong, I don't know. Our psychology is, I know these people. I know these people, I will vote for them. That is our psychology. In election also, it happens like that only. Okay. Most of the people vote just because I know him very well, he knows me very well. Not because they are doing good job, not because they are doing development work, not because they are eligible or capable. Psychology, same thing happens in exam. Hey, it must be Ambedkar. They will give famous thing only. Okay. So, next is second part. Till now, all technical appointment, all those things. So, powers of the Supreme Court. Powers of the Supreme Court and also jurisdiction. So, these are all interesting things. Like, what are cases they can handle? Original jurisdiction. Oh, jurisdiction means, right? For example, whenever you are moving from one place to other place, if you see, welcome board will be there in entrance. So there, one board will be there. The jurisdiction of this district ends here. Board this side, jurisdiction of this district ends here. Sorry, that place jurisdiction starts here. This side ends here. You are seeing here, no? So this starts and this ends. Okay. So usually, who will put that board? Police department. Police department. Map will be there by Survey of India, but board I am tracking. Okay, any case happens, suppose this is a place you are moving from here to here. A murder happens and the body is like this. Who has to take that case? Who has to take that case? Huh? Where major part of the body is there? Yes, exactly. They will take based upon head. Okay. That is considered as important for identifying everything. That is only thing, no? So the case will be handled by that jurisdiction. Okay. So many times in that JB movie, it is there. Exactly in the border, they will put that body. So for that also question comes, who has to handle? So obviously solutions, because these kind of things will happen. So they will think and write those. Anyway, so jurisdiction. So to what extent I am having the power? Supreme Court is having so many powers. So we discussed about President is having so many powers. See, you know that Mahakali, so how many hands they are having? So many hands. Nine, okay, right. Well, it is as good as that much power they are having. In one hand they are having sword, one hand they are having, so many things are there, no? So the same way we are discussing here, those are all symbolic. Parliament also we saw so many hands. Legislative powers, those are like hands, that much power. Legislative power, executive power, judicial power, constituent powers. For President also we have, President is also having so many hands. Right? The same way, judiciary is also having so many hands, powerful hands. Okay. So, original jurisdiction. What is the meaning of original jurisdiction? Original. Jurisdiction is talking about powers that you understood. Original jurisdiction means original. Okay. Exclusive jurisdiction means TV9 exclusive. Only we are showing this video on okay, but meaning is only we are showing. So same way, if you are supposed only should appear to Supreme Court, means only should go to Supreme Court, means that is exclusive jurisdiction. Now we'll just understand terms. Tomorrow we'll discuss powers. Exclusive jurisdiction means you don't have option, you must go to Supreme Court. This is the exclusive jurisdiction of Supreme Court. This is the exclusive jurisdiction of High Court. Exclusive meaning. Original meaning, when something happens, you can directly go to them. That is original. Means without going to district court, high court, so you can directly, you have the option to go to directly Supreme Court. That is the meaning of original. Or other way around, other people are not handling you. Originally belongs to me. Simple. This is my task. Original. Is it clear now? Second. Writ jurisdiction. Okay. Layman understanding is important. What is writ? Always convert them into layman term, then it becomes easy. Writ means just order. Ordering power. Okay. Ordering power. So ordering power is there for High Court also, for also Supreme Court. Now we are talking about Supreme Court. Ordering means whom they will order? Supreme Court will order to whom? Okay, High Court it can order. Then whom it can order? Okay. Okay. Then for executive it can order. For a judiciary it can order. For executive it can order. Do like this. Correct, no? But for parliament it cannot order. Parliament is above everything. That people's mandate. For executive it can order. For judiciary itself, means for High Court it can say, Karnataka High Court, you are doing the wrong thing. Don't do that. Executive officer, you are doing wrong. It can order. So that we'll understand. Whom it can order. Okay. Whom he can touch, whom he cannot touch. Third, appellate. Appeal means what? Request. In a cricket any match, so they will appeal, right? It's out. It's not out. Whatever appeal they will do. Who will decide? The umpire will decide. Here, appellate jurisdiction. That means when they are not satisfied with the lower court, they will appeal for High Court. When they are not satisfied with High Court, they can appeal for Supreme Court. So that we'll discuss there. What all can come as a appeal? Original means without going to this court, you can directly go there. For example, some land dispute is there. You cannot go to Supreme Court directly. My land dispute is there. Supreme Court will say, go to your Taluk Court or District Court. They will handle. Why you are directly coming to me? So that is not worrisome. So now you go to District Court, judgment came against you. Then you will go to High Court. Then also you are not happy. Then you will go to Supreme Court. I am not happy with the decisions of High Court or District Court. Now you solve. Then Supreme Court says, okay, I will solve. Then many times you have some small things, you will come to me. I'll say, you can ask directly, Asha, he will solve. Why you are asking me? Correct, no? Some things are of higher priority. I cannot, for example, some fighter happened, some harassment cases happened. I will not say, okay, why you came to me? That is crucial. I will attend first, wherever I am. Some things, sir, I have not got handout. Why you are asking me? Go and ask her. If she is appeal, you can come. Sir, we asked her, she is not giving. Then I will handle it. That is appeal. When you are not satisfied with the lower body, then you will come to higher body. So simply directly comes means some cases are very important. Direct approach is acceptable. Some cases you have to come through one by one level. Appeal means you have to cross each and appellate. From High Court only you are supposed to get. Next, advisory. Name itself is saying. Supreme Court is advising someone. Whom? Jora Helamma. Whom it is advising? Tappadre agle. I'm not going to hang you. For sure. Huh? 143. Now here we will discuss in detail. That advice is given to government. Who else will ask advice from Supreme Court? Government only. That we will discuss in this jurisdiction, that power. Next, court of record. Court of record is very, very important. See how much constitution is important now. That much the Supreme Court verdicts. Because no one can deny that. Sir, you say no. Sir, it is written in the constitution. The same way you will say, sir, this is given in the Supreme Court verdict. So that much it is powerful. Nobody can say no. Usually in High Court, so many courts, no. They will say in Supreme Court, this judgment was given. This is also similar case, please grant it. They will accept immediately without further investigation or something. Exactly same case is there. Supreme Court has said, yes, permission can be given. Now High Court, just by saying that verdict itself, if it is exactly same, they will. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆಯಾ? That means just like a constitution is a record, right? This whatever happens in Supreme Court, no, that is also equivalent to that. Not less, not more. ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ actually more ಅನ್ಬೇಕು. Why? Because whatever is written in the constitution is not having mouth. Who will interpret? Judiciary. Actually, we can say that is more than constitution. Because you know that how many times they'll turn the plate. In first judge case, they said just as opinion. What constitution is saying, just opinion. Second judge case suddenly said, no. What he is saying is final. Constitution has not changed. They are changing their interpretation. Plate like this, like this, like this. You will see so many cases. Fundamental right is bigger. No. DPSP is bigger. No, both are equal. Plate taka ni fan ತಿರುಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Okay, but that is good quality of Supreme Court. It accepts its own mistake. I did mistake in the last verdict. Now I am correcting. Again, I did mistake in the last verdict. Now I am correcting. So that is good thing, right? Being the highest body, it's accepting its mistake. Just because I said no, that was correct only, no. When new things came in front of Supreme Court, is accepted. Sorry, our interpretation was wrong. Now we'll revise it. Court of record ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? Judicial review. ಇದನ್ನ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಟ್ರೈಲರ್ ಬಹಳ ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಗಿದೆ. Power of questioning. It is my birthright ಅನ್ನತ್ತದು. I will question judicial review. I will question the judgments. I will question everything. Who are you to say that you cannot come here? And other powers are also there. So all these things we'll discuss one by one. Obviously, favorite, everything. This they will ask. This they read. Almost all powers they have asked all favorite questions. I cannot say this is highly asked. Out of this, if at all you want to give 5-star, means that is for second. Writ jurisdiction is the favorite of all papers. Writ jurisdiction, you go. Petition is just application. For everything, your petition only. Who is involving your petitioner? You are putting your petition. For which case? That is, we'll discuss. That is for ಮುದ್ದ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕೇಸು ಮುದ್ದತ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬಂದಿರೋದು. His case is there ಅಂತ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಡೇಟ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ ಅಂದ್ರೆ judges will put the rating, no, okay, I will take this case after the 10 days, 15 days, whatever, based upon the case. Some cases require like investigation is required, murder case. So police they ask, sir, I need more time. Then lawyer takes permission for this investigation, more time is required, please grant at least 15 days. Correct? So that is based upon the case to case. Any doubt? Are you enjoying the subject? Okay. That is what I am saying. Case to case, it based upon the need. That is why they are sitting there as a judges. If they feel like it requires investigation, requires time, means they will give. That is what I'm saying again, impartial decision. If local people involved, means problem will be there. That's why sometimes they will hand over to CBI. No, you don't. State police they will not give. because they feel politicians will interfere and biases will be there. So we are handing over to CBI. All powers are there in the hands of the judges. Any doubt, Astrana, no. That much free hand they have. That's it. Only one line. They will decide. They will decide. The court is final. Jali LLB nodidira movie. Part 1, part 2. See, it's not just seeing movies. You need to learn. You need to learn the things from the movies for your subject also. Along with entertainment, learn the things. So the lawyer is very powerful. But ultimately, judge one time says, "This is my court. I will decide here. You please sit down." Judge is that much powerful. As per the rule, you cannot allow the evidence immediately without prior approval. He brings the evidence directly to the court. Senior lawyer, he opposes. That is not in the record, no prior approval, directly you are bringing. I will not allow this. Judge says, "Who are you? This is my court. If you want to stay here, stay. Otherwise, get out. If you want to challenge against me, go to High Court. I don't have issues. But now I will tell and I will dictate." That is a judge power. I may be doing wrong. That you question in High Court. Are you getting the point? That you question in High Court. You have appellate power, right? Yes, that is a violation. Last moment, you cannot submit new evidences. Okay. But he allows. No, I will allow. This is my court, I will allow. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಈಗ ಜಡ್ಜ್ ಪವರ್ ಏನು ಅಂತ? ರಾಂಗೇ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ರಾಂಗ್ ಇದೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇವಲ್ಲ ಆಪ್ಷನ್. ಯು ಗೋ ಟು ಹೈಕೋರ್ಟ್, ಹಿ ಡಿಡ್ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಹೈಕೋರ್ಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಪನಿಷ್ ಮೀ. ಡೋಂಟ್ ಹೈಕೋರ್ಟ್, ದಟ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ರಿಟ್. ಹೈಕೋರ್ಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಮೀ. ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಡಿಡ್ ಈಸ್ ರಾಂಗ್, ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಓವರ್ ದ ಕೇಸ್ ಟು ಮೀ ಆರ್ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್. But now I will allow the evidence. So they are powerful. Clear aita? Yes, powerful anta. How the speaker is powerful in the parliament. Even the, all ministers are sitting in front of him, but they must listen to speaker. In the court, everyone must listen to judge. Or he may be in front of him. Or he may be. So ನಮ್ದೇನ್ ಸರ್ ಆತರ ಪವರ್? ಎನರ್ಜಿ ತಗೋಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ಓದಕ್ಕೆ. So you will also acting like a judge. Quasi judicial powers you have. Land disputes, all those things. You will be sitting as a judge and lawyers will be arguing in front of you. There you are the powerful person. Whatever you says, final. If they are saying that, sir, you are doing wrong, go to High Court and question. They will punish me. Why you are bothered? So you are powerful in that court.